Artificial intelligence and robots let factories produce faster at lower cost. From a technology standpoint, that is productivity progress. But from a social standpoint, there is another question. If production needs fewer and fewer people, how do the affected workers earn new income? More goods do not automatically mean everyone is better off. Only when productivity gains are further converted into jobs, businesses, and purchasing power does technological progress complete the economic cycle. AI is neither a pure job destroyer nor a magic tool that automatically creates prosperity. The International Labor Organization believes many jobs are more likely to be recombined than wholly eliminated. The question is whether workers can gain new skills, new roles, and new income sources in time. If the transition goes well, AI can raise job quality and productivity. If it fails, the gains may concentrate while the employment and social costs fall on ordinary people. Production automation solves how products get made. But products don't find the right consumers by themselves. Nor do consumers automatically trust a product's quality, price, and after-sales service just because robots made it. The higher production efficiency gets, the more market entry, demand identification, consumer service, and trust management may matter. That means some work will shift from production to distribution and consumer services. C2S2M proposes an employment and entrepreneurship vision, gradually turning traditional sales, retail, purchasing, and industry service workers into knowledge intermediaries. S doesn't earn by hoarding inventory and stacking markups. He relies on understanding consumer needs, explaining products, helping manufacturers enter markets, building trust, advancing deals, and providing pre-sales, in-sale, and after-sales service. AI doesn't have to replace this person. It can help him handle the knowledge and management work that only large enterprises could afford before. A one-person company doesn't mean one person doing everything. It means one person owns a professional business while cooperating through the network with manufacturers, platforms, logistics, and other service providers. What management technology lowers is the organizational barrier to entering the business ecosystem. Users don't need to understand complex supply chain theory or build every system themselves. They can start with one customer, one category, and one service. Experiment part-time first, then decide whether to scale. Traditional employment won't disappear. It remains an important way to organize. But the AI era may bring more hybrid forms. Some people are employees, some are independent service providers, and some hold a job while running a small business of their own. C2S2M tries to turn the pure cost bargaining between companies and individuals into value cooperation. The platform doesn't buy all of a person's time. It recognizes the knowledge, relationships, and service he contributes in each specific collaboration. Management technology inclusion doesn't mean publishing all core technology and trade secrets. It means turning complex management capabilities into services ordinary users can access at low cost. For example, submit needs in natural language, get a collaboration workflow, manage necessary authorizations, record actual contributions, connect logistics and payment, and view understandable results. The front stays simple, the back handles the complexity. Users gain capability while core intellectual property stays protected. Cross-border trade is not only about production value. It also includes local marketing, retail, logistics, consulting, installation, and after-sales service value. C2S2M proposes production and part of the technology value can stay in the exporting region, while knowledge intermediaries, retailers, logistics, and service firms in the consumer market can also participate and earn. That way, when goods enter a country or region, they don't just complete a sale, they can boost local services, small businesses, and individual entrepreneurship. It cannot automatically fix trade deficits, but it may let the value created by cross-border trade be shared more widely between where goods are made and where they are consumed. C2S2M doesn't ask society to rebuild a completely different industry. It starts from businesses that already exist. Factories keep producing. Retailers keep serving customers. Salespeople keep using their industry experience. What management technology does is reorganize these scattered resources. Only if a new chain brings new customers, new markets, lower costs, or new service income is that value counted as incremental profit. The platform shares newly created value. It does not take users' existing profit by default. So-called tech for good cannot remain a slogan. It must become rules. A platform must not force users to hand over all their customer relationships. It must not use black box algorithms to arbitrarily decide income. It must not shift all business risk onto individuals. It must not repackage employer responsibilities as one-person company partnerships. Meanwhile, consumers must get clear information, quality accountability, and appeal channels. Only when corporate profit, personal income, and consumer interests support one another can inclusion be sustainable. If this mechanism works, it could have a triple impact. For society, it gives traditional practitioners new service roles. For the economy, it further converts AI productivity into markets, services, and consumer income. For governance, it demands more transparent platforms and pushes governments to rethink training, social security, self-employment, and algorithm accountability. But if governance fails, it could also create unstable income, new platform control, and new digital inequality. So management technology is not only a business system, it is an organizational system that society must supervise together. AI inclusion doesn't mean everyone becomes a programmer, nor does it mean covering job losses with entrepreneurship slogans. The real question it must answer is, after technology raises productivity, how do ordinary people keep creating value and earning income? C2S2M's answer: let AI handle complex management, let knowledge intermediaries create relationship, judgment, and service value. Let manufacturers gain new markets, let consumers get better choices and protection. Then share the gains from real newly created value. This is not a proven result. It is a path that must be validated by real transactions, sustained repurchases, and reasonable income.